It's Wednesday, July 19th. You're listening to Your Florida Daily. I'm Katrina Scales. LGBTQ advocates are vowing to protest as the State Board of Education meets in Orlando. The board is set to adopt several new rules, including mandating students to use bathrooms and pronouns based on their biological gender. Among the proposals are approving the prohibition of using pronouns of a student's choice, a new state law that students can only use the bathroom of their biological gender, and a parent must be notified if a student uses a name other than their name at birth.
I think there's actually a lot of danger in what's being proposed.
State Representative Anna Escamani says she's planning to be a part of today's protest in Orlando.
These types of rules have consequences that go beyond LGBTQ plus spaces, but can really hinder a student's ability to express their First Amendment right.
DeSantis, meantime, says the measures are designed to protect children. A man is recovering after being bitten by a shark in Volusia County. Chris Pospisil was surfing Friday in the New Smyrna Beach area when a shark latched onto his foot.
All of a sudden, the shark came from under me, and so I'm sitting on my board, and it came from under me, and it came up and started tipping me backwards. I remember asking the lifeguard, am I going to lose my foot? And he was like, I don't know, man.
Pospisil was rushed into surgery at the hospital.
7 of my tendons in my foot were completely severed, and an artery in my foot was severed, and he was able to fix all 7 tendons.
Doctors say his recovery could take 6 to 8 months, but Pospisil says he's already looking forward to getting back in the water.
I'll have some nerve damage in my foot because the shark took out all the nerves on the top of my foot. But that's not as detrimental as the bottom of my foot, and the bottom of my foot's gonna make a full recovery.
And a popular spot for swimmers in Lake County is closed after a gator attack. According to Florida Fish and Wildlife, a man was snorkeling in Alexander Springs when an 8-foot gator bit him.
Any body of water in the state has the potential to have an alligator in it. So if you see one in the area, especially a spring where you're swimming, always swim in the designated swim areas. And if you happen to see one, report it to park staff or if there's an FWC officer, and then obviously get out of the water.
FWC says the victim survived but suffered puncture wounds and cuts. Alexander Springs also shut down last week because of concerns over a nesting gator. Find these top stories along with breaking news, weather, and traffic all day on clickorlando.com. And now, a completely random Florida fact. St. Augustine has a lot of museums, but there's a chance you've never wandered into the Micro Masterpieces art gallery. It features paintings and sculptures only visible through a lighted microscope. The miniatures were carefully handcrafted by Ukrainian artists. The artists use an eye of a needle as the canvas, or maybe a poppy seed. The collection also includes the world's smallest book. The gallery shares a gift shop with the Medieval Torture Museum and is free to tour. Your Florida Daily is produced by News 6 WKMG in Orlando. I'm Katrina Scales. Subscribe for new episodes wherever you like to listen.